And here today is my book review of the month, The 80-20 Principle, written by Richard Koch. You can pronounce it as Koch, either which way is fine. What this book is about is fascinating. As a matter of fact, it is truly one of those books that is the talk of the town these days amidst the digital creators on YouTube. How the parallel connection of this principle is strategically helping people utilize to enhance their growth on the YouTube platform. And it's making a lot of sense because this particular principle can be used in various industries in different areas, in businesses, consulting, in your personal productivity, in time management, in sports. I mean, just name it, just across the board. Now, what exactly is this particular book about? What is Richard Koch bringing to the table? He talks about the various strategies that, if put in place, can result in mind-blowing success, and it can be utilized very successfully across the board with industries and people from all walks of life. So, like I mentioned in the opening of my video, that it's become the talk of the town. It is literally trending like there is no tomorrow. And I thought I'll pick up this book of mine from my library, my own collection, and talk about it. And let me quote, I will read a small excerpt from this and share with you what he talks about George Bernard Shaw's take, not on the book, but his thought process that is relevant to the content of this book. And here goes. The reasonable man adapts himself to the world. The unreasonable one persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. Therefore, Richard goes forward to say, all progress depends on the unreasonable man. The implication of the 80-20 principle is that output can be not just increased but multiplied if we can make the low productivity inputs nearly as productive as the high productivity inputs. Interesting, it's pretty profound. So I was very well versed with this principle because I got to learn about it during my undergrad. That was many years ago. But I'm fascinated with the fact that it is trending beautifully in the market today, and nice to see, nice to learn that parallels are being drawn from this principle. By the way, this principle was written by the economist, an Italian economist. His name was Wilfredo Pareto. And how he came up with this principle based on his environment, he noticed what he planted in his garden, how few seeds produced number of plants, wherein when he planted a row of seeds for in a particular bed of plants or flowers or vegetables, they produced very few plants, or less fruition of the fruit or the plant was noticed. And similarly, he said, what he was trying to say was he put in so much effort to hope that the output would be double if he put in double the effort. Rather, when he just threw the seeds in the garden without taking much care about those plants, the fruits just flourished in that particular bed. So the bottom line was, be smart, put in less effort, and see the results, as opposed to overworking yourself, expecting tenfold result. Now, don't misinterpret this principle. Putting in less effort doesn't mean not to work hard. It means to utilize the strategies on what to prioritize. That is the essence of the 80-20 principle. What needs to be prioritized needs to be focused on. So let me throw out an example. And I recently used this example in one of my videos as well. If you notice, people who are running channels on YouTube and uploading the breaking news daily, they have to, when the word breaking news itself means you have to keep people posted on what's happening by the minute, by the hour, by the day. So they are uploading anywhere between 10, 12, 15, 20 breaking news clips. Now that requires a lot of work, and their output compared to a digital creator who sits back, utilizes his time and shares or publishes one video a week. Comparatively, the breaking news is just headlines, the cut and paste clips, wherein the one video that is posted once a week, quality of content, intensity of content, very well thought out thumbnail, beautiful title with the right SEO optimized keywords. Therefore, the output was resulting in better watch time, more subscribers, more views. So that principle 80-20 rules is so applicable in this example. Put in your work, but put in the work by prioritizing the variables in such a manner that the output will result in your return on investment of the time spent tenfold. So the 80-20 rule hence comes into play in this example. So I hope I was able to share with you the essence of this book. I would highly recommend that you pick up this book, The 80-20 Principle by Richard Koch or Koch, and read it. You don't really have to go through the entire book. The chapters are beautifully divided in terms of the content, and pick and choose, but do go through the part 2 where he talks about the corporate success needn't be a mystery, because we are all working towards building our financial freedom on the YouTube platform. I thought it would be nice to share this book. It's so relevant, like I said, and I repeat myself, it is truly trending. The principle is truly trending, and so many creators have created vlogs, videos on this particular principle. And what better, being a retired professor, I thought it would be very well justified with the times. And like I have done book reviews in the past, I do have a playlist. I would highly recommend you go back and check out the books that I have reviewed, and this book is going to be added to that playlist today. Hopefully you will enjoy it and understand what Richard Koch has brought to the table for us. But he has kept in time the current environment, what's happening in today's time, what is relevant with this principle in today's time. So, but the underlying message, the fundamental message of less work, more returns is based on strategies to prioritize what is important, what should be focused on, and not multitasking. Multitasking dilutes the output. So it's best to wear your blinkers, laser focus, pick on a task, prioritize the output based on what is relevant. And because of limited time and resources, sometimes you have to pick and choose what needs to be given preference. Leave the rest on the back burner. On that note, thank you very much. So here you go, the 80-20 Principle by Richard Koch. Enjoy reading it, and may you implement it to the best of your ability, and may success rule. Take care. Bye-bye.